Welcome, 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 welcome. Now, I wasn't going to make this live stream. I want to start this live stream by saying I hope you're having a wonderful day and wonderful evening. And as a big time Viking fan, I don't wish injuries upon anybody because I always look at it like this: to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I try to tell people you're paying all this money for one player might backfire. Now, some reports are saying Micah Parsons is injured. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If it's true, and I'm pretty sure it is true, why did the Packers make this trade? Now I'm starting to feel like, now this is what I'm starting to feel like. Skull, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, bro. Thank you for supporting me on this YouTube channel, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's go, Vikings news fans. Salute to you, bro. But yeah, oh my goodness. If this is true, y'all, that Michael Parsons, I'm about to read an article real soon. But if it's true, which I'm pretty sure it is true, because some big Adam Schefter reported it as well, this is crazy news already. Now everybody's saying that Jerry Jones is not he's not the smartest and he's not the smartest owner. This man got 2 first-round picks and Clark for an injured player, bro. And listen, I'm not saying Michael Parsons is gonna be out for the year, but they saying I'm gonna read the article to y'all very shortly. They saying he might miss week 1. Now you just paid this man. Get this, y'all. He signed a 4-year contract, y'all. And before when you make a trade, you have to get a physical. You have to get a physical. That's what you have to get before the trade is complete. So you gave the okay, and you gave this man $188 million. $133 million guaranteed, and $47 million per year, the highest non-quarterback getting paid yearly in NFL history. And he's already, reports are saying that he might miss week 1. Yo, listen, I want him to be healthy. I'm not making this video to clown the Packers, and I honestly want to go against the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best. But they're not the best. I'm just gonna put that out there. But I'm just saying, bro. Dang, already this man is hurt. And Barber, what's going on? Parsons got bad back. Yes, bro. Yes, bad back and neck coat. Yeah. Skull, what's going on, Lon Hansen? Now let me get to the article, y'all. And if y'all can, make sure you smash that Super Hawk, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But I just want to just do this quick little video because this is crazy news. And it's big news. I don't know why more people are not talking about it as they should, because this is big news. Like, real talk. I'm pretty sure people are starting to talk about it. They got to be talking about this. But look, Yahoo Sports just now came out like 30 minutes ago. Michael Parsons reportedly dealing with sprain in his back, may need injection to play week 1 with Packers. Now, that's crazy work. He just got paid. So this is what they're saying. Yahoo Sports. As Michael Parsons gets his start with the Green Bay Packers, his first appearance with the team might be up in the air, y'all. Wow. Parsons has been dealing with a L4/L5 facet joint sprain in the vertebrae in his back, per multiple media reports. And he may need a epidural injection before the Packers season opener. Hey, listen, bro. You just paid this man. Listen, what does Stephen A. Smith say about the Cowboys, right? I'm going to start saying that about the dang on Packers. First and foremost, listen. What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Green Bay Packers. Howdy! It's crazy, bro. You just paid this man, and this news is coming out right now. You literally just paid this man, and you're telling me Parson has been prescribed an anti-inflammatory to reduce the tightness in his back. And he's on a physical therapy program per ESPN Adam Schefter. The injury puts his availability for week 1 into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday. Listen, bro, and this is what I was trying to say. You can make these big investments with these guys, with these stars, but backs, and this is the reason why. And shout out to everybody that's in the building. Now, I'm not making this up, y'all. Y'all can look this up for yourself. This is crazy work. Everybody in the building, make sure you super Hulk smash that like button. But listen, y'all, you could pay these superstars all this money, but you got to make sure the man's healthy. That's all I'm saying. Make sure the man is healthy. What's going on, 3,000 C Prize? What's going on, 310? What do you say about the Vikings? Hey, listen, I'm gonna get to that shortly, but I don't like this news. Like, as a Viking fan, I'm not gonna be joyful. Listen, bro, I want to go against the best. I don't want the Packers having any excuse. Oh, well, Micah Parsons, he wasn't 100%. No, y'all made the trade. Next man up. Nobody said that about the Vikings when we lost Christian Darrisaw. Nobody said that about the Vikings when we lost Cashman. Nobody said that about the Vikings when we didn't have Justin Jefferson when he hurt his hamstring. Nobody said all this. So I just want all the excuses. I don't want Green Bay Packer fans to say, if Michael Parsons for some reason doesn't play against the Vikings, whatever week we play the Packers, I don't want the excuses, bro. Next man up mentality. Y'all invested all this money and you guys literally got done dirty. 2 first rounds, a Pro Bowl defensive tackle in Clark, and this man's already talking about missing week 1. You know how big of a how big of a deal this is? You just gave this man $188 million, $133 million guaranteed. Like, what is the deal with this news, bro? This is crazy work, bro. I feel like no one can really talk about Jerry Jones right now. Jerry Jones is laughing. And this is the thing. Why would the Packers give him this deal? Because you had to give him a physical, right? You can't make a trade for a player. The trade won't go through if the physical doesn't go right, or if you just give the okay, you just want to go down with the trade. They still went with the trade, y'all. They still went with this trade. This man been having a back issue. This was going back when he was with the Cowboys. This didn't just happen with the Packers. This been happening with the dang on Cowboys. They thought that this man was sitting out just because of contract, which I think that's part of it, but also his back. Like, for real. So it's just like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you put your friend, and listen, it is what it is. It's the Packers. That's on them. But why would you put your franchise in a situation where you give up 2 first-round picks in 2026 and 2027, your defensive tackle that's a Pro Bowl, and you got a player that, yes, when he's healthy, he's on point. But when you start talking about back injuries, this is why we didn't sign Danielle Hunter. And everybody that's a Viking fan knows who Danielle Hunter is. One of the best pass rushers in the game still to this day, right? He had a neck injury, and we was hesitant to give him the contract. It wasn't his age. It was his neck. It was his vertebrae. It's his spine. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that that Michael Parsons can't still have a good career, but my whole thing is this. Once you start talking about the spine and you start talking about the neck injuries and certain joints are not right, and you got to take meds and take injections just to get by, that's not a good look. And that's why Danielle Hunter had to go. You know what I mean? Now, this is crazy news, though, man, because you just made this trade. When did this trade just happen? Didn't they just make this trade this week? And you already talking about this man missing the first week, bro. What's going on, Mike G? We talking about the Minnesota Vikings. Salute to each and every one of y'all. We go live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. Yeah, this is one YouTube family, so anybody's allowed to sub and talk that talk in the comments. Just keep it PG. But we will be having the scoreboard and everything going live, and I'm going to have people come on the show if you're interested in speaking and talking that talk after the game or possibly during the game, depending on how everything is going. But I'm going to give you my commentary during each game, play-by-play, pass-by-pass, tackle-by-tackle, and I'm going to give you the raw and uncut feelings every single game this upcoming season. The only game that I'm missing is week 2 because I'm going to that actual game in Minnesota going against the Falcons. But But yeah, man, it sucks to hear this news. I'm gonna keep it real. Look, I'm not gonna cheer this news on. I'm actually, look, I might have fun with the whole what can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Green Bay Packers. This is some bull crap news. I don't know what the Packers organization was even thinking, bro. I'm just glad he out of the division and y'all have to deal with him. Hey, listen, he hurt, bro. The Lions going to smoke them next. Yo, hey, 3,000. I'm telling you, and talk that talk, Mike. You already know the vibes, bro. I'm not scared of Michael Parsons. Like, he's a very good player when he's healthy. And I don't know if he, I don't know how long he's been fighting this injury with his with the L4, L5 joint sprain and his vertebrae. I don't know how long he's been fighting this injury, bro. But for this news to come out within the last few hours, and you're talking about you just made the trade for a guy and you're making this big investment for a guy that's already hurt. That is crazy work. But everybody's in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, we're going live for absolutely every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. We just vibing. We just having a good time. And everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel, regardless if you're a Viking fan or not. This is one YouTube family. But yeah, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I always say sports are designed to bring us all together, not separate us, and I truly believe that. So yeah, just keep it PG in the comments, but I will talk that talk to you. If you're not a Viking fan, I primarily just cover the Vikings, but I do talk about other teams. If you ask me a question, I have no problem doing that. And I'm thinking about going live for the Cowboys and Eagles game, but I'm not 100% sure about that because I'm not sure. I might because I miss football so much. And our game against the Bears is Monday, so we're not going to be able to see that game until then. Um, Michael passed a physical, but remember when they were saying he had a back injury and he was going somewhere to get it checked out by a second person, it was legit. He got to say sprain L4, L5, and he's probably going to take an injection so that he can play week 1. That is crazy work. If listen, and literally what you just said, I just read, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was a Packers fan, let's say the Vikings made this trade, and we give up 2 first-round picks for Michael Parsons, I would be devastated. I would be so irritated. I would be like, "What the heck is Quasi doing?" Listen, I would probably ask for Quasi's job. I'm not gonna say her in cap. I would say fire Quasi right now. Why would you trade for a player that has a back injury and potentially can slow him down in his production? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know about this. You sure you don't want to switch to green? Hey, I don't want to switch to the green and yellow, bro. Never. I'm purple and gold all day. I'm waiting to watch them. But hey, please. I will be live. Big grids. I will be live, brother, man. Appreciate you vibing with me. Hey, Skull Vikings, let's go. Hey, listen, Zach Snap. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, how did they make this move? Why would you make this trade? Like, there's somebody else that you could have possibly got that wouldn't have cost you 2 first-round picks for a star that's hurt. There had to have been somebody else that you was looking at, that you had your eyes on. I understand. And then on top of that, you gave up 2 first-round picks, though, for a player that already said he wanted out of Dallas. So you had the cards, in my opinion. So why would you give up 2 first-round picks? I don't care if they're mids. I don't care if they're late. There's still 2 first-round picks back to back, bro. That is the craziest decision. Crazy. Skull, what's going on, Mark Jag? And listen, I'm not excited about this. I want Michael Parsons to be healthy because I don't think he's going to change anything. The Vikings are still going to beat the brakes off the Packers. That's just my honest opinion. First take going to eat. Yes, Stephen A is definitely going to say something. I could already see it now. I could see Skip Bayless on his channel. Shout out to Skip Bayless. He got a YouTube channel. Go check out Skip Bayless YouTube channel, y'all. When y'all get a chance, check him out, man. He be talking that talk. I still like Skip Bayless, man, regardless of what all the other stuff that happened, man. Skip Bayless be bringing it, man. I really do like that dude still, man. He really knows what he's talking about. I don't agree with everything, but he be knowing what he be talking about. And I know he's going to talk about this. The injury doesn't bother me because, first of all, hey, listen, I'm not saying this injury is going to hurt his career, but just imagine one tackle one tackle, one movement that could just possibly do something irritated. Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. This is not a good look. If you're a Packers fan, I know for a fact you are not happy about this news. And I understand that you guys heard, and I understand that you guys heard about he had a potential injury with the Dallas Cowboys. But at the same time, this isn't a normal injury. This is talking about your spine, bro. Like, you're playing one of the most physical sports in the world. And any little thing you can do, you can irritate it. When you talk about taking injections and all that, that means either it could get better by time, or he might need surgery eventually later in the future. I don't know, man. But if you have to take injections to be ready for week 1, that's not a good look, bro. What's going on? What's going on? Tim Tebow. What about Tim Tebow? That's my guy, though. I like Tim Tebow. As a Packers fan, would have given up 3 first round. For real? You would have gave up 3 first rounders for Micah Parsons, knowing this news. You would listen, Ben. You might love the Packers, and listen. I love that you're passionate about your team. You a Packers fan. I respect that. But come on, brother. You're telling me you would have gave up 3 first round picks for Michael Parsons, knowing the man has an injury in his back? Nah, I don't believe that, bro. Respectfully, I don't believe that. What's going on, Smeagol? Barbara, my God. What's good, everybody? Everybody's in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Double tap that screen, hit that like button if you haven't already. Parsons is a Hall of Famer. Yes, I'm not saying, listen. I'm not saying this is going to make his career. He's not going to have a good career. He still might have a very good career. All I'm saying is you make this giant investment for a player. You're not just paying this guy. You gave up 2 first-round picks, and you gave up a defensive tackle that's a Pro Bowler. That is a lot to give up for a player that is already coming out saying that he might miss the first game. He has to get injections in his dang on back to play week 1. Yes, people can live with back injuries, but they're not playing professional football. You know what I mean? This is a different type of ball game. Like I said, he's playing a position, a pass rusher. They do a lot. They put in a lot of work, man. They put going against them tackles. Like, I'm just saying, man, I'm not hoping injury. I hope the best for him. Hopefully he has a long career. I hope he has a long career. But when you make an investment of $188 million for a player that is already hurt, that has to get injections in his back, this is the reports that's coming out that just came out probably a few hours ago, y'all. This is a big deal. If Adam Schefter, ESPN's Adam Schefter is reporting that the injury puts his availability for week 1 into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday, that is a big deal, y'all. Regardless if you are a Packers fan or not, if you're telling me you will give up 3 first-round picks for a guy with a back injury, no disrespect. I mean this in no disrespect, bro. Respectfully speaking. I'm pretty sure Green Bay Packer fans are happy you're not the GM. They're happy you're not the Green Bay Packers GM. Because anybody that would give up 3 first rounds for a player with a back injury, not saying it's going to hold him back. I'm just saying he has a back injury, though. Right? It's all over the news. Right? I don't think that's a good idea, bro. I don't know. You want this is going to hunt person. Yeah, this might hurt. This might slow him down, bro. I'm just saying. You wouldn't have given up 2 1s for a game record in Parsons. That's crazy. I wouldn't have if I know that he's hurt. You got to remember what I say, bro. If he's hurt with a back injury or a knee injury or something like that, I'm not giving up 2 first-round picks. No, I'm not. I'm being honest with you. I'm not, and I would tell Quasi, and I'll say this, and I like Quasi a lot. I would have said, listen, and listen, I know some Viking fans might not agree with what I'm about to say. I would have said, yo, fire that guy, bro. Fire that man. That man does not care about the longevity of the future of the Vikings all like that, bro. He's just thinking right here, right now, and that's fine to think like that, but if your guy that you traded for and you just invested $188 million in, and the man's already could potentially miss week 1, that's alarming, bro. You really think he's hurt? I think he's hurt, but I think that he's still going to be able to play. But there could be anything can happen. One wrong twist with his back, Christian Darrisaw pushes him like any wrong thing can happen. A tackle. When he makes a tackle, he could aggravate it. Anything can happen, bro. I think he's still going to be able to play. This is not me saying he's done. I'm just saying, how do you make this big investment? How do you trade two first round picks and a defensive tackle that's a Pro Bowler, and the man's already hurt? $133 million guaranteed, $47 million per year, which is the highest non-quarterback paid player in NFL history. So, as a big investment, bro, look fine at practice. Yeah, he looked fine at practice, but this news is coming out for a reason. If they talking about he might miss week 1, practice is different from the game. That's one thing we all have to remember. Let's see what he looks like in the regular season. Let's see if the man can be healthy for the whole entire season. You didn't just pay this man to look good in practice. You didn't just pay this man to just play a couple of games and then he's already... Listen, you paid this man to be the most dominant pass rusher in the NFL in rec games, not to be hurt. Looked fun. Phantom did look good in practice. Okay. I have a L for Lumber. Put it this way. I've been off work for 3 weeks and oh wow. See? Shout out to Dumber. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap the screen, hit the like button, double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm only going to miss week 2 because I'm going to be at that actual game, but I will be live for every single game. My commentary, pass by pass, tackle by tackle is definitely going down over here. Even if you're not a Viking fan, consider subscribing because at the end of the day, this is one YouTube family. Just keep it PG in the comments. And yeah, man, but I will talk my talk, and whatever team that you cheer for, respectfully speaking, when we go against your team, we're going to beat the brakes off of your team. Respectfully. I got to put the respectfully. When we go against your team, I'm just being respectful, y'all. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Oh, man, I got called a clown. Dang, bro, why am I a clown? 11, if you scared, just say that. Hey, go Birds. I'm not scared. I ain't scared, bro. Was Jerry wrong for making the trade? I don't think so. Break forever. I think Jerry was actually on to something, bro. Bro, when the injections were off going up. Yes, that's Barber. They don't listen, man. I don't know, man. I'm hoping the best for Micah Parsons, but I will say this, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to say this real quick. What does Stephen A. Smith say about the Cowboys? What does Stephen A. Smith say about the Dallas Cowboys? What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. Now let's change the Dallas Cowboys for a minute. Let's change the name. Let's change it to Green Bay Packers. What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Green Bay Packers. Howdy. I'm not laughing at the injury, y'all. I'm laughing at the situation, how jacked up this situation is. And listen, we're going to see. We're going to definitely see. JJ McCarthy going to lead y'all in 6 wins. All right, we're going to see, Ben. Keep that same energy, bro. He worth the money? I don't know about all that, bro. What's going on? Christopher Earl said, football family, what's going on? Y'all going to still finish third in with broken. Yeah, hey, Sarah, I'm trying to tell them. Sarah. They don't want to listen to me. Columbia, Israel, get your little... Hey. First of all, I'm a grown man. I ain't a little boy. I'm a grown man. But I respect your passion. God bless to you, Dag. I respect your passion. You look like you might be a Green Bay Packers fan. Look. And at the end of the day, you might be a little emotional because I'm not even coming at your team. I'm just being honest, right? I'm just talking that talk. I mean, I'm not even coming. I actually want Michael Parsons to be good. But shout out to you, bro. And when we see you you said week 11, make sure you get your popcorn ready. Make sure you get your lemon pepper wings ready. Make sure you get your garlic parmesan wings ready. Make sure you get your buffalo wings ready. Make sure you get everything ready. Because I want you to be in the live stream, Dag. Because you talking heavy. first and foremost. But God bless you, my brother. We're going to see you week 11, and we're going to beat the brakes off your team. But congratulations. Congratulations on paying a guy that's already hurt. But anyway, let's go to the next comment. Not in the East, no more. Go Eagles. Hey, listen, we ain't worrying about it either, bro, because we ain't scared of Michael Parsons. For this year, he's playing on his fifth-year option on an original contract still. That's crazy work. So he didn't even start on his. He didn't even start his contract, and he already hurt, bro. That's even worse, bro. No disrespect, bro. That's crazy work. For this year, he's playing. If I read that, dude, we got Adam Thielen. But hey, listen, and you know the vibes, baby. Hey, listen, you know the vibe. Let's get it. Let's go to the bowl. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down. We're going live for absolutely every single game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. I know the vibes, one YouTube family. Yes, keep it PG in the comments, but everybody's welcome on this YouTube channel. Everybody's welcome, whether you're a Viking fan or not. Sports are designed to bring us all together, not separate. And I repeat myself a lot because I have to promote myself and I have to talk that talk. But yeah, everybody's welcome on this YouTube channel, and you're welcome to subscribe. I primarily just talk about the Minnesota Vikings and breaking news, but I will answer your questions if you want me to about your team. I know a little bit about everything. I know a little bit about each team. I don't know everything. But I am thinking about going live for the Eagles in the Cowboys game. No, I'm not an Eagles fan, and no, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I am a big time Minnesota Viking fan, as you can see the autographed jersey in the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm bleeding purple all day, but I'm just a passionate Viking fan, and I like to talk that talk. And salute to each and every one of y'all that just hit the like button. I appreciate that. But yes, we got Adam Thielen back, baby. No, he's not washed up, Big Grits. That's not true. Respectfully, Bears are going to be the team to be scared. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Hey, listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong, my brother. My brother from another mother. I'm not saying that your opinion is wrong, but good luck with that statement, bro. Hey, listen, respectfully speaking. Michael was injured when he got. This isn't new, but what's new is what Adam Schefter just said. The injury puts his availability for week 1 into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday. That's the news. But I didn't even know the man was injured, because I would have been said the Cowboys won the trade. If I would have known Michael Parsons was hurt from the very beginning, why would you trade for I know he's not even a good edge rusher. He's a great edge rusher. Every season that he's been in the NFL, that man has 12 sacks in every season. Nothing lower than that. He's all that. But when it comes down to it, you give up 2 first-round picks, whether it's late or early, whatever. It's 2 first-round picks and defensive tackle Clark. It's like for a player that you paid already 4 years, $188 million, $133 million guaranteed, and $47 million per year, which is the highest non-quarterback paid in NFL history. That is crazy work. That's crazy to me. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. When you talk about the man, his L4 and L5 facet joint sprain in the vertebrae in his back, he might have to take an epidural injection before the Packers season opener weeks for the opener on Sunday. You're telling me that's not big news? He might miss. Listen, this is big news. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every Viking game this upcoming season. And even if you're not a Viking fan, consider subscribing. We are vibing and we're having a good time. You know what I mean? Sports are designed to bring us all together, whether you are a Viking fan or not. And that's how I feel. And we're going to keep it PG in the comments. You can talk your trash, talk your talk in the comments, and all that, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, I will keep it real with you. When I go live for every game with the scoreboard and everything, people could come on the show as well and all that good stuff. But all I gotta say is this: whether you're a Viking fan or not, well, if you're not a Viking fan, I'm talking to you directly. We're gonna beat the brakes off your team, respectfully, and I just want you to get ready for that. So don't just be mad at me. I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you a heads up. Don't be mad at me. I told you this before. I told you The Vikings are the real deal. We're going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. I try to tell you before the season even starts. So it's not me talking when the Vikings are 10-0 or something like that. It's me telling you this before the season starts. So, yeah. This injury is legit, bro. Yes, it's legit. ESPN's Adam Schefter has reported the injury puts the availability for week 1 into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday. This is legit, bro. Can I finally get a mob? Hey, Jensen. Oh, Jensen. I got you next time, bro. I just recently just made people minds, and I really respect you. You're on my live streams a lot, but I have to make sure people are certain people. I gotta make sure they're legit because I got people that I know this might sound crazy, believe it or not. I got people that might be subscribed to me that are trying to try to do crazy stuff. So I gotta make sure that you're legit. I'm not saying that you're not legit, but I'm just gotta make sure because there are people that are weird nowadays. You feel me? But this is nothing personal. I would make you a mob, but just give me a couple more live streams and we'll see what happens. You don't even have to ask, bro. I got you. With a backup level quarterback, the Vikes win 8 games. If McCarthy is a top 5 quarterback, the Vikings are going to the NFC Championship game. I like that. Nathan's Variety Hour. That is an awesome take. I already got my chips in for the next Monday. What's going on, brother? Minnesota's finest. What's good? Ryan Sperry, he said, as a Niners fan, I always knew the game plan against the Cowgirls was going to be to run the ball. Yes! Thank you. He can't stop the run, and he is easily taken out of the game. His stats come against trash. Ryan Sperry. Oh, my goodness. Hey, listen, you just took the words out of my mouth, brother. That's his weakness. But on top of the weakness, the man he might have to get epidural injections in his back. He might have to get a back injection. Not going to lie, though, I do like Peterson jersey. Oh, yes, this is talking about the Adrian Peterson jersey. I'm not showing up, but I want you to see this. I worked my behind off to get this. I'm not sure if you can see the autograph, but that is an signed autograph, Adrian Peterson jersey. When I used to work at Kmart, I was making $7.25. Let me repeat that, y'all. Y'all remember Kmart? When Kmart was popping, when it was Walmart and Kmart going at it and Target, but really it was between Kmart and Walmart at one point. I used to work there. I used to work in the electronics section, by the way. I'm going to give you some details. And there was this guy that used to work at a sports store in the mall. And he was like, yo, I just got an Adrian Peterson jersey, signed autograph, and it's real and all that. And I was just like, let me just double check that it's real. And it checked out that it was real. I got it framed and everything. I forgot. I don't want to give you the exact amount of money I paid for it, but making $7.25 an hour, you know what I mean? Doesn't add up quick. But as a young man that was 16 getting his permit, just starting to work, I worked my behind off and I got that jersey, man. I'm so happy to have that jersey. One of my pride possessions, I'm Philly everything besides football. I got Sixers stuff over here. Don't come at my Sixers. Everybody in the comments, don't come at my Sixers. And I got some Philly stuff over there too. But my prized possession is in the middle, and that's my Adrian Peterson jersey. Very super proud, and proud of me saving up the money to get it, to be honest with you. And yeah, proud Viking fan. And if you're wondering why I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania, it's because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, and that is Randy Moss. And that's just my opinion, respectfully to Jerry Rice. For all the people that's in the comments, it's Jerry Rice, Mike. It's Jerry Rice. It is not. Oh, it's Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is the GOAT. Oh, no, it's Larry Fitzgerald. No, it's not him. It's Jerry Rice. No, respectfully speaking, I think Randy Moss is the greatest wide receiver of all time. Vikings always have a good regular season and lose. Hey, listen, we're going to change that, bro. We're going to change that. Let's go. Eagles, Super Bowl. No, we ain't worried about none of that. Caleb Williams is a bust. You know what? I don't want to say that yet. Skull, baby, we going to make Caleb Williams. Oh, yeah, it's going to be. It cried to his mommy again. Yes. Bears will be better, but still need to learn how to play together. I agree with that. Skull, Christopher Earl, Caleb don't know how to. Caleb can't read. He going to get sacked. Yeah, you know what's crazy, though? I actually do like Caleb. I think last year was his rookie season. He showed glimpse of his talent. but he has a new coach, an offensive-minded head coach, and we'll see what he does. I actually hope he does good because I want the best competition, bro. Like I want the best competition. We'll see what he does this upcoming season. They did improve their offensive line, but we'll see what the Bears have. Coming up, just an opinion from a Viking fan. I can't wait. I can't wait till Monday. But this is not the listen. This is the type. This is the type of defense. I had a video earlier today. I said the Vikings defense is going to be. Can they run it back? Like when I mean by run it back in 2025. In 2017, the Vikings had a top 5 defense. In 2017, can they run it back in 2025? I think the Vikings can have a top 5 defense in 2025 and be one of the most dominant defenses probably in the last 10 years. I'm being honest with you. This is how good I think this defense could potentially be. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Viking fan. Even if I wasn't a Viking fan, I would say the same thing. If I was any fan of any team, I would say the same thing. Here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Thank you for everybody that's vibing with me. Now see why Jerry ain't won it. Yes, big grits for real. The Vikings haven't been in Super Bowl in 40. Hey, listen, we ain't worrying about none of that you talking about, bro. They have never won one either. And you know what's crazy? I love that comment because when we prove everybody wrong this upcoming season, I hope all y'all keep that same energy. So, because I know you're an Eagles fan. When we play the Eagles, we're gonna beat the brakes off y'all in the regular season, and then when we play you in the playoffs, if you get to the playoffs, because I don't know if y'all gonna get to the playoffs. I know, no disrespect, I know y'all are defending champions. I know y'all got talent, but the Vikings are going to get to the playoffs, and when we play you in the playoffs, we're gonna beat the brakes off of y'all, respectfully. Yeah, hit that like button. Shout out to my boy Dom Adventures in the building. Sarah, y'all didn't win one. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anthony Barr is retiring. I heard about that. Shout out to Anthony Barr. Y'all don't play us this year. It's a good thing, though. Toppers 212. Who's your team, bro? Keep up this energy. Week 12 when you're 6. All right, Ryan. Okay, bro. Is this the Saints? Yo, asking. Hey, listen. That's the past. Hey, listen, we're not. Hey, listen, bro. Who made that comment? Camilo Jimenez. If I judge your name up, I mean that in no disrespect. Now, first of all, that's the past. We're not talking about the past no more. And when we play against the Rams, if we do play them sometime this season, in the playoffs, regular season, whatever, I don't know the schedule by heart. But if we do play the Rams, we're going to beat the brakes off them. See, we had some things that happened. I'm not going to give no excuses because we lost. We got the brakes beat off of us. I will admit to that. The Rams did us dirty. And listen, but I do invite the smoke, and I ain't scared of the smoke. Bring it on. We don't got no picks. Us Viking fans don't got no picks. We ain't scared of the Packers. We ain't scared of the Lions. We ain't scared of the Bears. We ain't scared of the Ravens. We ain't scared of the Chiefs. We ain't scared of the Buffalo Bills. We ain't scared of the Bengals. We ain't scared of none of y'all teams. We ain't scared of none of y'all. The Eagles, none of y'all. Cowboys, Giants, Commanders. Anybody can get this work. Anybody can get the smoke. We ain't scared of none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, we ain't scared of y'all. The Chargers, we ain't scared of y'all. The Texans, we ain't scared of y'all either. Bring it. Yeah, exactly. Tell them, Sarah. Y'all don't play. Michael didn't against the yeah, Michael. I feel bad for the Packers in a way, somewhat. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm glad. Yo, Johnny 01. How do you feel about Jerry Jones trading away their superstar pass rusher, getting 2 first-round picks, and a defensive tackle that's a Pro Bowler, that's not in his late 30s, like I think he's like 30 or whatever, or 29, whatever he is, still playing at a high level, and already the news is coming out that his L4/L5, I'm not a doctor, y'all. I don't pretend I am. His L4/L5 facet joint sprayed in his vertebrae in his back. They're saying that he might need an epidural injection before the Packers season opener on Sunday. And they're saying that the availability for week 1 is into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday. How do you feel about what Jerry Jones did? That is crazy work. And what makes it even crazier is the Packers. The Packers paid this man $188 million. I'm still stuck on that. Look, I would be. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be pissed. I would be pissed. Listen, as a Viking fan, if Crazy would have made this move, I'm telling you, I would have been saying, yo, fire this man. ASAP, fire this man. I would have told every Viking content creator that I know, I would have hit them up on the phone and I said they need to fire Crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. And I like Crazy, but I'm so glad the Vikings ain't make this move. Oh my goodness. The Vikings may make a move or two that you kind of question, but it ain't nothing like this. Ain't nothing like this. JJ and the Vikings will show the haters. Yeah, the naysayers, we the legit. Yes, let's go to the bowl. Young little vibes. Let's go. David Williamson, Troy Williamson made me a Viking fan. Oh, yes. Great. I like him too. Corey, what's going on, Corey? Visual, we're talking almost a decade, but the D is coming out strong from the. You know what's crazy? I do respect the Eagles. Not even crazy. I do respect the Eagles. I don't give the Eagles too much respect because we got to go against them, and that's a team that's in our way to win a Super Bowl. I give them the credit. Like, I think out of all the teams in the NFC, and I know this might sound even crazier. I think between the Eagles, I know this might sound really crazy, man. The Eagles, the Lions. Who's another team in the NFC that in the Rams? I think the Rams is still good. I think Matthew Stafford is slept on. I know he's a little bit up there, but when it comes to his talent, his arm, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game still. I don't care how old that man is. Matthew Stafford is still that guy. Like, he's still that guy, bro. Like, he really still be making plays. Yes, he does get in trouble sometimes throwing interceptions, but it doesn't happen often. He's one of the best quarterbacks still in the game. Doesn't get that much credit, but the Rams, the Lions, and of course the Eagles, those are the teams that it's just like, those are the teams we have to get through. You know what I mean? The secondary play concerns me. We get an injury or two in the front. Oh, Corey, I agree with you, but I think we're gonna be healthy. We're gonna speak health. We're gonna speak great health. We're gonna speak it into existence. We're gonna not worry about injuries until it happens. We're gonna speak good health into, you know what I mean, into existence. Speak great things into existence. Hey, you about to have someone's about to call you for a job that's gonna pay you over $150,000 a year. Just speak it into existence, y'all. You gotta speak good things into existence, and good things will happen. You know what I mean? You don't want to speak bad things into existence because when you start speaking those things, sometimes some things will happen. You feel me? So just be careful about that because I don't want to think about that. I don't even want to think about injuries on the Vikings. We're not going to think about it. For me, I'm not. I know I'm not. Hey, I know I'm not. I'm going to speak good health into existence this whole entire season, bro. That's just how I feel. That's how I'm calling it. Bears is getting first or second place. Oh, stop it, sports. Packers third, but still make playoffs. I don't know about that. Patriots is my team. Patriots are going. I like Drake May, but we're going to see. I said this once. I'm going to say it again. Viking fans know. Every Viking fan that's in the building, we know who Garrett Bradbury is. If he's your starting center, good luck, Drake May. Hey, listen, and I'm saying this in a respectful way. If Garrett Bradbury is your starting center, I'm talking about the one that hands the ball off to the quarterback. I'm talking about that player, the center. If he is, good luck. Oh, my goodness. I feel bad. I almost want to call up the Patriots right now and say, you're making a big mistake. I ain't never see a grown man get thrown, like picked up off the ground and just tossed to the side like I seen Garrett Bradbury. I never seen that before. And I seen it with Garrett way too many times as a Viking fan. So I'm glad we don't got to talk about that no more. Let's go. Vikings are the best. Let's go. Let's go to the bowl. You know it, bro. 11 of the Bears, no running back, no pass rush, no left tackles, no quarterback. But, yeah, they are finishing. No empathy for the Packers here. Hey, listen, I don't cheer for – and shout out to Bob Sweet. I don't cheer for injury, but all I want to go against the best. I actually hope he is healthy to go against us. I want to beat the brakes off him because all the Packer fans is talking all this smack. Oh, Parsons going to put J.J. McCarthy on his back. And I'm saying, okay, we're going to see. But a couple of people, we know his weakness. First and foremost, he can't stop the run. And I try to say it time and time again. He can't stop the run. We're going to run right at him. And now that this back injury is out here, Like, and they're talking about him potentially missing week 1 already after they just paid this man. They just paid this man. It's crazy work, man. Jerry Jones, you're a genius. I don't want to hear nothing bad about Jerry Jones. All the Cowboy fans, y'all can't hate on this man. Y'all shouldn't hate on this man. Imagine if my boy Quasi pulled off something like this. Say one of our pass rushers say Michael Parsons was on the Vikings and we traded Michael Parsons. Initially, I'd be like, I don't know about that. And we got 2 first-round picks and we got Clark. Bruh, I'd be hyped. I'd be like, man, we just cooked the Cowboys. I would have been like, yo, Crazy, you're a genius. You're a straight up genius, bro. I don't wish injury on nobody, but at the same time, you just paid this man. That's crazy. Yeah, Jerry Jones cooked for real. Jordan at 188 mil, 2 first round. Clark for damage. Bob Sweet, facts, bro. Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, and Adam Thielen. Oh my goodness. Think about it. Beautiful. Stafford has a bad back too. Yeah, he has a bad back, but he's pretty. But he plays in a position that doesn't get his hit. Out of all the positions in the NFL, I think the quarterbacks probably gets hit the less more than anybody. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the wide receivers that don't get hit. I don't know. But I'm thinking out of all the positions, it's probably the quarterback, right? And they're the most protected. So when it comes to a pass rusher, you're going against these offensive tackles that are just listen, Christian Darrisaw, that's all I'm gonna say. Good luck, Michael Parsons. Good luck. You're talking about Super Bowl, but the Vikings not even going to the playoffs. Okay. Hey, listen, keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. We're going to manifest it. Darius Alexander, facts, bro. Keep that same energy. Yes, manifest it. We're going to speak it into existence, good health, and magic. Respectfully, I need everybody in the building. Everybody that's in the building right now, hit that like button. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. And this is one YouTube family. Keep it PG in the comments. I will talk that talk. Every single live stream, giving you my commentary, the raw and uncut. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Every little play that I see, you're gonna get the real me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. If the Vikings is not doing good, I'm gonna talk that talk about it. When the Vikings are beating the brakes off of each and one of y'all teams, I'm gonna talk that talk about it. I'm gonna keep it real. But at the same time, man, everybody's welcome on this YouTube channel, regardless if you're a Viking fan or not. Respectfully, but just keep it respectful, PG in the comments. But like I said, I had my son one time. He was watching me on YouTube, and he was like, "Dad, why people swearing in your comments?" And I said, "Yo, I got to make sure I calm that down." So respectfully, if everybody can just keep it respectful in the comments. And also, when we go live for the games, I am going to have people come on the show. If you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come on the show. If you want to talk about the game, we're probably going to most likely have a post game show. We're going to have or during the game, I might have some people just come on, depending on at halftime. Matter of fact, at halftime, I'm going to have people come on. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do every live stream. Halftime. Let me write that dang on notes down. Let me write that down before I forget, man. Hey, listen. Sometimes you gotta write things down. Halftime. All right, so like halftime, we're gonna do that every time. I'm gonna have people come on if they want to. I'm gonna ask them, put the link in the comments, and you guys can talk that talk in the comments. But shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. But do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that like button. Hey, at least Micah might see a playoff game this season now. We'll see. DFJ says he got the eagle emoji. Hey, shout out to my bull DFJ Hoops. Hey, listen, bro. Respectfully speaking, bro. Like, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I respectfully, bro. I got a lot of respect for you. I got love for you, my brother. My brother from another mother. Hey, DFJ. I'm talking to you, bro. Respectfully. We gonna beat the brakes off the Eagles this year. And I can't wait. I can't wait to go against the Eagles. I can't wait. Is Bradbury bad? Yes. Topper 212. Bradbury is not good. And if any Viking fan says that he's good, they're capping. I'm being honest with you, bro. They're capping. They're just trying to get you to be excited about your center. Don't listen to him. Respectfully speaking, if any Viking fan says Bradbury is a good center, they're capping. I watched his whole career with the Vikings. Trust me, he is not the guy you want blocking for Drake May. Bears will need time. Caleb throwing style is being changed. Yup. Hashtag score reclaim the North. Darius Alexander, facts, bro. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Vikings should have NFC North. That was never word about the Packers even. Yeah, okay, I like that. Technology, let's go. Momentum, I like that. Jerry Jones is like, yo, Jerry Jones is doing some big things, bro. Let's keep it real. Jerry Jones know what he's doing. Let's go to the bowl, everybody. I just said yesterday that what if they paid this man? Oh my goodness. Dre Watts just said it. Hold on, let me read this comment slowly. I'm gonna try to imitate Dre Watts. This is what he said. Y'all. This is what he said. I'm trying to I don't even know who this man is. I'm just gonna imitate him. I just said yesterday that what if paid this man all this money with a question mark and he can't play the first week because of injury. I'm now happy. I didn't mean to speak this into existence. Yo, just my bad, y'all. My bad. Yo, we ain't trying to speak it into existence, but I was talking about it yesterday. I said, yo, you better hope this man healthy, bruh. I know they said this man was hurt with the Cowboys, bro. But when you start talking about week one, potentially missing week one, and you just gave this man a big bag, the biggest bag for any position group besides quarterback in NFL history. You gave him that big bag, not a small bag of money, the biggest bag of money you can give him, bro. And this man is all no comments. My bad. Person did all that crime for money and then he got earned for sitting up. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know why would the Packers make this trade? I'm like, I don't understand. It's definitely the quarterback got sacked tonight and it's definitely the quarterback. Guy got sacked tonight and game got 2 hand tap. Yeah, I agree. Vikings is tough team. They give green. Yeah, definitely. Pen and paper is the best improved. Yes, bro. What's going on, Larry? Big year for Dak. Whew. No comments on that. Bradbury and Ingram. Hey, listen. I try. Larry, I'm trying to be nice. Right? I'm a nice person. But I like the real talk. I'm a very nice person. For the most part. I think I am. Maybe people might think otherwise. I don't know. I'm very nice. But I keep it real. And if you have Bradbury as your starting center, you're getting cooked. The Patriots need to think otherwise. Packers, the main character in the division. I can't wait to beat the brakes off the Packers. Hopefully, Bradbury is good this year. You going? Hey, listen, bro. Toppers 212. I know you're a Patriots fan. You can hope all you want, bro. And I'm saying this in a respectful way. He ain't the guy, bro. He ain't the guy. Drake May is going to need a new center. I'm giving you a heads up. Jerry thinks being injured equals being. Hey. Yeah, man. Listen, the news that came out, man, that man injured, yeah. He said lazy too, probably. Topper, sorry, Bradbury is going to get drugged. We just being honest with you, bro. I'm not trying to come at your team. I like Drake May. I keep saying it because I really do like Drake May. But in order for him to be good, he's going to have an offensive line the interior offensive line has to be better. Their guards better be good. Your guards better be Pro Bowl caliber guards, bro. Because your center position is suspect, bro. I'm being honest. Players, so the Cowboys drama don't creep into Green Bay. He be playing game again week 2. My whole thing is this. For the news to come out that he's going to need an epidural injection before Packers season opener Sunday against the Lions, and the availability for week 1 is into question. They're talking about the L4/L5 facet joint sprain in the vertebrae in his back. That he might miss week 1. It's not even about that he will play week 2 or any other week. It's the point that they gave up 2 first-round picks. You gave up a Pro Bowl defensive tackle in Clark that used to destroy my Vikings. I'm gonna keep it real. We couldn't really run the ball on the Packers because he would always stop the run, and then our interior offensive line was just trash until now. So he destroyed my offensive line. So you gave up all that, but not even just that. You give him $188 million, $133 million, $133 million guaranteed money, and the man's already about to miss week 1, bro. That's just terrible trade, bro. Like, in my opinion, I'm not going to say that his career is over. I'm not going to say the man's not going to be a Pro Bowl caliber defensive end, edge rusher that can get to the quarterback. But this does potentially give you a couple of red flags. If it doesn't at least have a red flag in your brain, or just like, yo, this might be bad. Because like, say he gets pushed the wrong way by a big giant, by a tackle or a guard or something, and he lands the wrong way, and his vertebrae in his back, his L4, L5 doesn't go the right way. Then what happens? Then what if he misses the whole season? I'm just saying. I'm not saying the man can't play. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how bad his injury is. But when you start talking about injections in your back before week 1 and he might miss it, that is a concern. Regardless if you're a Packers fan or whatever fan base that you rock with. Any player, and this is why we didn't pay Danielle Hunter. He's one of my favorite players. Danielle Hunter, look him up. If you don't know who he is, Viking fans know who I'm talking about. He's one of my favorite players on the Vikings at one point. And he had a neck injury. We didn't let him go because of he wasn't skilled. We didn't let him go because we didn't want to pay him. I ain't gonna say a lie. We didn't really want to pay him. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I think it was more because of his neck. It was the amount of money, and we didn't want to invest all this money in one player when he had a neck injury the year prior before he had a good season. And we were like, what if he just had a good season on a contract year, and then he gets hurt, and then we have all this money invested in one player? That's just not smart business. If I was a millionaire, if I was a billionaire, I would have to think twice before I make that decision. I'm keeping it real. Skull to the bowl. TK Thomas, what's good with you? I'm getting to the comments. Bradbury is a vet, can make line calls, barely passable in run blocks, not even a sled in pass. Hey, listen, this is Viking fans being honest with you, bro. Parsons spent too much time on his podcast. Should have been focused on reps. Jettas is the best superstar in the league by trust in the process when it comes to it. Yes, facts. I agree with that. Bradbury is undersized. Yep. Bradbury is a warm body holding the spot until, yeah, I agree. We're just being honest with you, Toppers 212. It's not even that we trying to be like funny. We know personally, bro, how Bradbury plays. And we just being honest. Go Niners, roster healthy. Niners, we'll see what they have, man. I think they missed their chance, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Philly smoked the Brewers pack. For real? The Phillies won? You know, I'm a Phillies fan. I'm Philly everything besides football. Shout out to everybody that's in the building that's a Phillies fan. What's left of the roster? Yeah. So I just looked up PFF on this Bradbury guy because I'm curious now. He's 14th out of 64 in rushing, but 55 and 6 out of 64 in passing. So great run. So I think you're saying not so great run. No pass blocking ability. Okay, there you go. I got what you're saying. So he's not good at when it comes to. He's 14th out of. All right, so he's good at stopping the run, and he sucks at pass blocking. Let me just say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. He might be pretty solid at run blocking. I probably would agree because he is a smaller center and he can probably move fast. I don't know. He's just not that good. Let's just keep it real. And John, thank you for putting them stats out. He's just not good. He's just not good. And I'm being honest. We seen DT's run 55 out of 64. Hey, it's terrible. Terrible stats, Larry. Terrible. What a waste. Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying that Micah Parsons is not going to be good, but this is it's looking like the Cowboys won this trade. If maybe it's short-sighted because we haven't seen what Michael Parsons can do in a regular season with the Packers. Maybe he'll be healthy. I don't know, but it doesn't look good to me. Just being honest with you. Yeah, 55 is quite poor, definitely. I hope he's fully healthy by week 12 when we beat. Yes, I hope we do when we beat the Braves off the pack. Yes, I hope he's healthy. I don't want no excuses. Skull, 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 skull. Niners put the blueprint. Yes, dismantle Michael in the back to back playoffs games. Run directly at him. Facts, facts. Ben Gaming. Listen, bro. Facts. Hey, mini Jim, respectfully, just keep it respectful in the comments, bro. I don't know why you would put that weird comment. I'm not gonna block you, but next time you put a weird comment, bro, I will block you, bro. Just keeping it real. We trying to keep it PG, make it this is one YouTube family, and you know sometimes my son be watching, so I'm doing it for my son, definitely. So I gotta make sure you keep it PG. Hunter had 35 sacks in a 2-year period. Fastest. Yes, he was amazing. Hunter was amazing. And we still didn't give him the bag because we were thinking about why would we pay this man when he had a neck injury. I'm pretty sure if Hunter didn't have that neck injury, I'm not going to say 100% we would have signed him to a long-term contract and he would still be on the Vikings, which would probably backfire because we would have Jonathan Grenard and have money to spread that money out. But at the same time, but Danielle Hunter is a monster. That man was all that. I give it about a 65% chance we would have signed him to a long-term deal if it wasn't for the neck injury. The neck injury, I think, really scared the Vikings from giving him that bag. But I love Danielle Hunter. I still love Danielle Hunter. Like, he had 12 sacks last year with the Texans. But our guy, Jonathan Grenard, had 12 sacks as well. So it's like, for cheaper, younger, I'm going to take Jonathan Grenard right now. What doctor would let a player go out and play after? Bro, hey, Bob Sweet, that's what they talking about, bro. Football. Hey, listen, that's what they saying, bro. On Yahoo Sports. I'm reading it right off of Yahoo Sports, bro. It's crazy work, man. They just yeah. Why do you think Calvin Johnson, one of the best wide receivers of all time, retired? He said, "Yo, I want to have longevity with my family. I love the sport, but at the same time, I love my family more, and I want to spend time with my family." So he retired early on because of the injuries add up. Even Andrew Luck. Remember Andrew Luck? Yo, people forget Andrew Luck was a pretty darn good quarterback. Listen, he retired, I think, young too, but he kept getting injured, and he said, "Yo, I'd rather, I'd rather be healthy for my life than just get all this money." Even though I'm pretty sure he already built generational wealth in the NFL, and he's like, "Yo, I'm good." So, bro, injections are, yeah, it's common. I do understand that, bro, but it does make you think like he might miss week 1, bro. That's not, listen, whatever's happening. They said, look, they're so detailed, right? They said Parson has been prescribed an anti-inflammatory to reduce the tightness in his back, which that's normal, right? And he's on a physical therapy program, which is all normal. But what's not normal is when they talk about the injury puts his availability for week 1 into question as Green Bay hosts the Detroit Lions on Sunday. That's not normal. See, I understand people get injections in their knees, people get injections on their arm, their wrist, their leg, whatever. I understand, right? But they're already talking about this man missing week 1 potentially. So that's all I'm saying. I love big. All right, bro. You can love women, but yeah, that's fine. But brother, just keep it PG. That's all I ask, brother. You don't gotta be weird in the comments though. Getting injections doesn't fix a back problem. Yup. I'm not a Pats hater. I just a Vikings fan who watch Barry. But yes, and you being real, Larry. What's going on, Shannon? Cowboys definitely lost the trade, big time. No, you think so? I don't know about that, Larry. I don't think I agree with that comment. I honestly think it's a mixed bag. I feel like right now, Cowboys are winning the trade for me. And I know Micah Parsons, he might show off on the field. He might mess around, have 20 sacks in a season. I don't know. But from what I'm hearing right now, 2 first-round picks in Clark is a very good move for me. I'm leaning that way. I think the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, was on to something. Because when you start talking about your dude that you just paid $188 million and the man's already about to miss a couple of games, that's a little, miss a game, week 1. You know what I mean? That's a little bit spooky. And if JJ McCarthy works on this team, yeah, weapons is going to be facts, Shannon. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Football family, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down over here on Mike Sports Vibes. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's definitely going down. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Just keep it respectful in the comments. And like I said, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But I will say this, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we will beat the brakes off of each and every one of y'all teams. Regardless of whatever team that you cheer for. I don't got no picks. You could be a Chiefs fan. You could be an Eagles fan. It don't matter. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully. It was just a tweet. Still after the trade. Yeah. It was just a tweak. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a tweak. It's just alarming already, though. It's crazy. 1 week from tonight, Vikings opening day, Monday Night Football, go to the bowl. Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Adam Thielen, TJ, Aaron, and the other Jordan, which is Mason. This offense is unguardable. Facts. And listen, we're going to be a very, very good team, especially when Jordan Addison comes off for the 3-game suspension. I cannot wait. It's just like, dang, bro, why did he have to be suspended, bro? But I'm hoping another wide receiver steps up. Like, I know JJ's going to do his thing. I know TJ. I know Adam Thielen's going to do his thing. But I'm not sure if Naylor is going to play. I forgot. I didn't get the update on him. So I'm going to have to look up when it comes to his update, when it comes to his health. I'm pretty sure Miles Price made the team, right? He made the team. So maybe we might see Miles Price. Did Lucky Jackson make the team? I think Lucky Jackson made the team. Might be a practice squad. I don't know. But I like Lucky Jackson, though. I like Lucky Jackson. Who else do I like, man? Who else do I like in the wide receiver room? Like, I like Lucky Jackson a lot. What's the guy? Yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. It was the best of the second. Yeah, facts, 24-0. Right. I feel you, bro. Jose Gomez, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Shannon, what's going on? What's going on? Look like Reggie Bush fam. Yo, you know what's so funny? I either get Kevin Hart. This is what I get, y'all. I get Kevin Hart, and then some people say I look like Reggie Bush. And I'm just trying to figure out, what if I'm related to one of these dudes? You know what I mean? What if I'm related? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. But shout out to Reggie Bush. Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. You know, Reggie Bush was pretty good in college. In NFL, he had some highlights. But, man, yeah, man. Yeah. Mike, cheers, bro. Yeah, cheers to you, bro. Angel in the building. Bro, Jerry offered $200 million. He offered $200 million guaranteed. He tripping, bro. Jose Gomez, what's good? Robert, it's impossible to say who won the trade, right? Yeah, it's really impossible. I'm just talking about, like, early on for me. If, like, from an outside looking in, like, I'm a Viking fan looking into, like, the situation of, like, the Packers and the Cowboys. If I was a Cowboys fan, I'd be extra hype right now. Not saying that those first-round picks are going to plan on. Them 2 first-round picks might be duds. They might pick the worst players, bro. They probably won't even be able to tie the shoes of Micah Parsons at the end of the day. I'm just being honest. You know, first-round picks, just because they're a first-round pick don't mean they're going to plan out. But if they do plan out, say you have 2 Pro Bowlers that you draft in the first round in 2026 and 2025, 2026 and 2027, and you still got Clark. I'm just saying. So it could go either way. Gotta give it a year. Yeah, we gotta give it a year. I feel you, bro, with the players in the draft. Yup, I feel you. Cowboys can flip the 2 first round and replace Dak. And you know what's crazy? People were saying that, I mean, after what? You know how crazy, like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody goes game to game, like, oh, this player is a dud. This player is not good. Archie Manning had 1 bad game, bro. The first game of the season, right? And already people were saying that he's not good. It's just like, gosh, give him a couple of games. My gosh. Like, I'm not saying he's going to be a superstar. I'm not saying he's going to be a star. I'm not even saying he's good. But my goodness, people are so quick to call people. It's like people are so quick to call someone a bust or not good quicker than they are to call them a superstar. Like, they got to really prove themselves to be a star or a superstar. But when they have 1 bad game, oh, he's not good. Like, it was his first game. Gotta give the man some time. Look like Reggie Bush, bro. Oh man, everybody's saying that. Parsons isn't worth 188 millions. Packers still gotta pay that. That's a lot of money. I feel you. 2 first rounds. Yes, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Shout out to everybody. Oh, Lucky Jackson didn't make it. You're telling Jensen he didn't make it. Everybody in the comments, if you were a Viking fan or whatever fan base you are, let me know. Did Lucky Jackson make it? Lucky is on the Lucky's on the practice squad. Oh, he's on the practice squad. Okay. Reggie Bush was a Niner. Yeah. What do you think our record would be? Who are you talking about, Tracy? You talking about the Vikings? The Vikings, we're going to be between 11 and 13, in my honest opinion. That's just my opinion, though, bro. Like, I don't really know if that's a fact. I don't really know if it's real. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I have I'm very confident in the Minnesota Vikings. I have a feeling the Vikings are going to be great this season. And that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? We're going to definitely see what happens. But I think the Vikings are definitely going to be a playoff team. Definitely. Just my opinion. But everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I'm just getting to the comments. 12 and 2. I think. Okay, you said 12 and 2. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all, if y'all haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down over here. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the chat. Appreciate it. All right, so I think our record would be 11 and 5. Yeah, okay, rookie growing. I think I think we have a very good team. I think J.J. McCarthy's not an average quarterback, average second-year quarterback. I think he has that it factor. And I can't wait until he shows the world that he's the real deal. I can't wait. Yeah, Skull family, let's get it. Sup. Yeah, what's going on? Moss was a Patriot. Yup, he was. Saquon Barkley, 1 out of top 100. Yeah, Saquon Barkley is definitely that guy. I love Saquon Barkley. It makes me irritated that the Vikings didn't get Saquon Barkley. I wish we would have got Saquon Barkley and paid that man. Shoot, we was looking for a running back that year, I believe. So we should have went after Saquon Barkley. But at the time, Saquon Barkley, he had injury history as well. So it's kind of like, yeah. So, but Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the game right now, and he's definitely that guy. I don't know if he's going to lead the NFL in rushing next year. I got my boy Marion Hampton or Ashton Genty leading the whole NFL in rushing yards as a rookie, because I want a rookie to do it, because that hasn't happened since Eric Dickerson since 1983. So I want to kind of change it up a little bit. It's been a while. 1983 was a long time ago, before I was born. So since it happened all the way back then, in 1983, that's the last time a rookie led the whole NFL in rushing yards. I'm going for Marion Hampton or Ashton Genty as the leading rushers, potentially in 2025. We'll see what happens, though. Moss was a Niner. Yeah. Moss was a Raider. We didn't have the line to help Barkley. If we got him, we do now, but that's true. That is true. We didn't have the offensive line. That's another thing why Saquon Barkley was he's a great talent. He's a great talent, but having the Eagles offensive line helps a lot as well. The Eagles by far probably the best offensive line in the game. It's probably still to this day. So having a good offensive line and a great running back is a good combination. Saquon Barkley and a good offensive line is trouble for any team. Like trouble for any team. And I'm just giving you my honest perspective from a Viking fan perspective. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Everybody that's in the building. Jensen, what's up, Jensen? Talk to me, Jensen. What's on your mind, my brother? Jensen, what's on your mind, my brother? Talk to me, Jensen. What's on your mind? Hold on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. So we got hold on. We didn't have the lunch. I read that. Read that. Can you trust your kicker? That's another thing. Ben Gaming. I know a lot of Viking fans don't talk about that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I would be first to say here on this live stream, I don't really trust any kicker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had so many memories of heartbreaks in the playoffs, or when it counts, they just miss a field goal. They gonna have to prove to me when it counts. When it counts, when the regular season, when the playoffs happen and the field goals mean even more. Um, I gotta see it, man. Like I'm not saying that Real Record can't be that guy. Are we going to sign a cornerback before week one? I think we will, Robert. I think we will. Um, I'm not saying he ain't that guy, but I will be honest with you. I'm concerned when it comes to the kicker. That is one of my least worries. But something that's a but the kicker is such a big deal, especially in the playoffs. And I just hope my guy can get the job done. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak it into existence that he's gonna be all right. But at the same time, I would be lying to you if I said that I wasn't a little bit concerned. Because I'm always concerned when it comes to the kickers. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's probably because it always happens. Or I'm just like, I don't. Um, Will Riker is very talented. He has a big leg. But we're going to see in the playoffs. Because we're going to be in the playoffs. The Vikings will be in the playoffs in 2025. Uh, yeah, I miss Adrian Peterson. Oh man, I miss Adrian Peterson too, man. I miss Adrian Peterson, man. He was amazing, amazing talent. Mike, you ready for my Cowboys on Thursday? Thursday, I'm not an Eagles fan, but I am ready for your Cowboys when we play y'all later in the season. I don't know what week we play the Cowboys. We play the NFC East division. I am ready. I can't wait. Um, the Cowboys versus the Eagles is going to be a I want to say a beatdown. Eagles gonna beat the brakes off y'all, but it's always them division games that always make it tough to really call. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what Dak Prescott can bring to the table. This is the last season that Dak Prescott would play in the Cowboys uniform if he doesn't play better. Dak Prescott is the guy. He needs to step his game up. If he can't be a Pro Bowler this upcoming season, they're going to mess around, either trade him. Yeah, they're going to mess around, trade him. I think so. I don't know what his contract looking like, but they're going to trade him. Probably to the I don't know. Trying to catch up in the comments. I like the Vikings too, though. Oh, yup. Let's go to the bowl. There's answers. Jordan Mason, I think, is going. Hold on, is going to be or unsung. Yo, you know what? You know what? There is. I mean, Alexander, I feel like you're right. You're so right. I think that Mason was a very good pickup, underrated pickup by Quasi in a trade. And I think the whole combination, don't forget about Aaron Jones. The Aaron Jones and Mason combination is going to be one of the best running back tandems in the whole NFL. Um, I just hope they utilize Aaron Jones in the passing game because his hands are the best. He has the best hands as a running back. I'm hoping that Aaron Jones gets the opportunity to run the ball. Um, but yeah, I am so ready for the season to start, man. I'm so ready for the Vikings, man. We gotta wait. We gotta watch all these teams play, bro, and wait until Monday. Maybe I'm like complaining a little bit because football is here, but like I'm like ready for the season to start, man. Like I'm ready to see JJ McCarthy prove everybody wrong. I'm ready to see this Vikings team prove everybody wrong. And yeah, but everybody's in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, double tap that screen, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this upcoming season with the scoreboard and everything. And this is one YouTube family. Even if you're not a Viking fan, consider subscribing. But shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. This is one YouTube family over here. Let me catch up in the comments. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. We didn't have the line to home Barkley. If we got, all right, I'm trying to catch up. Hold on. Yeah. Hope you. Yeah. We need to go for two every time we score Forget forget extra points. Uh, hope you Raiders go to the bowl. Let's go. Fallout, what's good with you? Even with the kicker and touchdowns moving ball to the 35-yard line. Yeah. Gotta go, guys. All right, Shannon. Thank you so much, Shannon. I appreciate you being in the live chat and everything. Thank you so much for vibing with us. Skull, let's go. Take it easy, brother. Yeah, you too. Jerry Jones will give us Archie Manning putting pressure on Dak to win a Super Bowl and or become Tony Romo. Yes, yes, yes. But shout out to everybody. But I am getting off. Thank you so much for everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much for all y'all support. I want to say, have a wonderful night. God bless each and every one of y'all. I will be live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. So, hopefully you guys all join the live streams when we go live during the game. Y'all can definitely call. I'm gonna have the link in there so you guys can actually be on the show at halftime. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time all year long. Thank you so much for all y'all support, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Jerry Jones will get. Yeah, hit that like button. Yup. The Vikes D needs a new nickname. Yeah, we're gonna find a new nickname. Depending on how they do things, we're gonna figure it out. Trust and believe that. Blade Runner, the D just needs to stop. Stops and turnovers. Yup, we're gonna be all right. See ya. Salute. Toppers 212, go Pats. Darius Alexander says, love your channel. Blessings, King. Oh man, thank you so much for all your support. And until next time, y'all. Peace out. Peace.